KwaZulu-Natal e-haling council Secretary General Sithembiso Khanyezi says the tension between the council and the KwaDabeka Taxi Association is caused by operators who fail to comply with the rules of the local operating structures. The Provincial Transport Department met with the taxi operators there too and the e-haling council this morning following clashes between the two in KwaDabeka west of Durban. Now 2 e-haling drivers were shot and assaulted allegedly by taxi operators on Wednesday.
Following the intervention by the KwaZulu-Natal Transport Department as well as the station commander of KwaDabeka police station this morning, both sides, the KwaDabeka Taxi Association as well as the KZN e-haling council, came to an amicable decision following the flare-up in tensions that happened during the week. You'd remember that 2 e-haling drivers were allegedly assaulted by taxi owners or taxi drivers on Wednesday. However, we do have the KwaDabeka Secretary General, Mr. Khanyezi, who will be telling us more about how these conflicts started. Mr. Khanyezi, we do understand that there were some conflicts, accusations back and forth with the e-hailing services saying that the taxi association is trying to get them off the road. What do you say about these allegations?
If we say e-hailing, this is an understatement because we didn't do that to e-hailers. What we had a problem with people or drivers of the 7-seaters that were blocking the road the previous days. So we tried to ask them to move away from the road so that we were able to carry on with our daily businesses. So there were some altercations that occurred when that was happening, when that was asked. So that's when the whole thing started.
When you say altercation, we do know that the taxi industry doesn't have a pretty good name when it comes to violence. Now, with what happened on Wednesday, what does the taxi association has to say about that incident?
We not condemning violence, if I may put it in that way. And secondly, we are not an association that perpetuates violence. What happened when what occurred is something that we're not proud of as an association. We're not saying we did it, but we heard that there's somebody from our side who then fought with a driver for a 7-seater, of which what we did then, we actually asked our legal representative to take that person to the police station so that forces will deal with it, law enforcement will deal with him. Unfortunately, to speak in this time, they are still at court trying to sort out those matters.
And we do understand that 15 of your members were also taken in for questioning.
Yes, they were taken in for questioning yesterday after the cops, police, SABC, they came and arrested them and detained them for almost approximately 2 hours on the road, and they took them for questioning at the police station. Fortunately for them, they were released yesterday. Only the ones that we certainly brought to the police station that were not released, they're still in court today.
Going forward, after the meeting, what will be your working relationship with the e-hailing service?
There has been always has been a working relationship with the e-hailing services. I then have confusion when we call the so-called 7-seater drivers e-hailers, because you can't have an e-hailer who loads passengers in one place, in one area, every day. According to us, there's an app that they use in order for us to be able to request, or for public servants to be able to request. At this point, those ones that we had problems with, they don't have those app. If they don't have those app, they're loading passengers every day, same passengers to same destinations. So therefore, they are not e-hailers.
And the allegations that the taxi owners or taxi drivers are telling people who are 4 and more in a car to step out of a car, is that true?
No, in our associations, I would say no, it's not true. most of his members, and some of his members, they take their kids to school almost on a daily basis. So if you're taking your wife and your 3 kids to school and to work, so then you have to jump off that vehicle, because like I was telling you that it's uncalled for. We can't be doing such a thing. It's not the way we want to do things in this country, let alone in this association.